Hi Mom! We're going to teach you how to hem some pants. Catherine's doing the videography, so we'll see how this works, but we'll try. I'm going to show you on some pants that I'm making for Carl. He's standing right here too, so we'll see how this goes. First thing you're going to want to do is zigzag the bottom of your hem. Okay? You're going to want to make sure that your stitch width is wide enough that your outside of the zigzag is off the fabric and your inside of the zigzag is on the fabric. Your stitch length can be fairly long too, because this is just to finish your edge. Okay, you say hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
I love you.
I love you.
Alright, so now you can see here that I finished that zigzag on the edge all the way around. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to iron it, fold it in just like you're going to want it when it's finished. So where you've got that marked, I'm going to press it so that I know right where that pressing line is, right where that finished line. So this will be the bottom of the pants here. Okay, now I've got them pressed here right to that point where I wanted them. Of course, you could have done this pressing before you did the zigzag, and you probably would have wanted to, and you would have wanted to cut off the extra fabric. So it's about an inch from where you want the end of your pants. So that zigzag here, that selvage edge, is about an inch away from the end of your fabric, or from where you want the end of the pants to be. Then is where you're going to do the magic of the blind stitch thing. I'm going to get Catherine to come help me hold the camera again. You're going to turn it up, and then you're going to pull this light crease down so that you can see you've got a light crease and then your selvage edge here. I'm going to do some coloring with some chalk so that you can see which is the right side of the fabric and which is the wrong side of the fabric, because it does get a little bit confusing. Alright, so what I've done here is the white up here is the inside of the hem. You can see there's the hem, the white is the inside of the hem, and then the pink down here is the inside of the pants. So basically you've got the hem like that. You turn it over, so you've got the inside of the pants here, and then pull it down so that you can see some of the inside of the hem. Then you're going to take, and you want probably about a 1/4 inch of the inside of the hem showing. And this here is just a real light fold. That's not your pressed fold. Your pressed fold is all the way back up here, so you're not even dealing with that. Then you're going to take some pins and just pin it perpendicular to the hem, or perpendicular to the selvage, just like that. And this is just to keep things in place a little bit, and you're going to pin that all the way around. Alright, now I've got the whole thing pinned. This is from the outside. You see the selvage edge is down here. Your final hem, the place where you want the bottom of your pants, is actually up here now. Not for just a second. So your final bottom of your pants is up here, your selvage is down here. Then if you look at the inside of the pants, this is that same thing that we were showing before. This is the inside of the hem, this is the inside of the pants. This is actually where you're going to be sewing, is right on this light crease there. If you have a foot, I think you do, that looks sort of like this. It's a blind stitch foot. I think yours actually has a little I think it's plastic with a little adjustment screw on it. That's what you want to use when you do this. Mine looks a little bit different, but that's sort of what you want it to look like. Alright, you want to pick the stitch on your machine that sort of looks like a straight stitch with some zigzag things in it. So it's a straight and then the one with a zigzag. Yours is on the little dial, I think, but it still looks the same as the straight with a zigzag, and that's the stitch that you want to pick. Right? So this is actually doing the blind stitch. And I don't know if you can see that loose edge of the fabric, that loose fold, is right next to the vertical part of the presser foot. So here's what the outside of it looks like from the outside. You can see just the little stitches that kind of show there. They could be even smaller than that if you caught even a smaller area, but you're not going to see that on the fabric. Then this is what it looks like from the inside. You can see up here is the selvage that we zigzagged, and then right here is that blind stitch that we did. So this is what it looks like from the inside. And then that's just those little areas where we caught the fabric. So what it looks like while you were sewing it is right like this. That's the area that you were sewing it from. And on this leg I probably did an even better job than I did on the other one. This is the finished hem after I've pressed it, and you can see just the little teeny tiny stitches in there. I didn't have a thread that exactly matched the pants. It's a little bit darker. That's why you can see it. That is a blind stitch hem for you. Hope it goes well for you.
Easter, Grandma and Grandpa.
Carl,
Yeah.
say Happy Easter.